Yo, what's up guys? Welcome back to another video. It's your boy Kanek. Hey guys, I'll show you how to play around Nibiru. Isn't that nice? I have actually a lot of ways how to play against Nibiru. Today we are just going to I'm just going to show you how to play around Nibiru, so that even if you get nipped, you can still complete your combo. And yeah, like, let's just go straight to it, man. Like, woo. Alright, so the thing is, in order to play around Nibiru, you cannot go with a one card combo, obviously. Any like a couple other cards on your hand. And best case would be like if you could start something like this. Okay, so for example, if you could start with banish another Blackwing monster from your hands, and then yeah, this like it's one card, one hand that you gotta have to play around Nibiru, something like this. Or another way would be if you could just play with another black wildwood on your hands and a black feather wildwood. You could start with those three cards, and we are good because with the black wildwood we will search for Vata and for the Zutri, and the other black monster you just need that to be banished with Simoon's effect. Doesn't matter who that is, but we definitely need the black feather wildwood, and yeah, either Zutri on our hand already or Vata already on our hand. So hand could also look like this if you wanted to. So this could also be a potential hand to play around Vata, around Nibiru, my bad. Or even like this, also a good hand. Or like this, or like this. Like these are all the options. And believe it or not, it might look like, oh man, you gotta be lucky to have a hand like this. Trust me guys, you will see that this deck, you're gonna have a lot of options. You're gonna draw this kind of hand a lot of times. Trust me on that, okay? So yeah, that's really important to know, because otherwise, like, one card combo you won't be able to do it. Okay, and now let me show you how to do it actually. Alright, so in this case guys, we are playing with this hand. Okay, let's say this is our hand. We don't care what the fifth card is. Let's just pretend we only have 4 cards in our hand. Alright, first of all, we're going to activate Simon effect, banish a Blackwing monster from our hand, and then we can get out the Black Wildwinds, and then immediately normal summon with the Simon. With Simon and Relevant Wildwind, sorry, Wildwind, we're gonna get Zutri to our hand. Sorry, I can't even talk. Now we got Zutri on our hand, okay, but we do not want to normal summon Zutri yet. We're gonna activate the Black Feather Wildwind from our hand. If we had Shamal on our hand, it would be even better for us, but let's pretend we only got the Black Feather Wildwind. Now, from our hand, we're going to special summon our Vata. We're gonna activate Vata's effect and send to the graveyard Chinook and Zephyros. Okay, those 2 cards we want to send to the graveyard. Now we can immediately Synchro summon with Vata and get out the Black Wildwood. The Black Wing Dragon. Yes. And then once he's summoned, we are going to activate the Black Feather Wildwood's effect and special summon Vata right back from our graveyard. Now we're going to activate from our graveyard Zephyros effect, send the Black Feather Wildwood back to our hand to special summon him. Okay, now as you can see guys, we have done already more than 5 summonings. Okay, that's not an issue. That is totally not an issue. We can get easy nip now. Okay, and I'll show you also how we play if we get nipped. Right now I'm just going to show you how to play this combo, being safe against nip. Like, we always going to pretend that nip is going to come, alright? But let's say nip right now is not coming. How is going to end, or how is our board going to look like if we start like this? Okay, then because it's just not a once per turn, it's a self once per turn, we're gonna activate the Black Feather Wildwood again. And now we are going to use Vata and Zephyros to Synchro summon for the Muddy Mud Dragon. Okay, It's now a 6 summon. We can still get nipped. That's all good. We can easily get nipped. Let's say we do not got nipped yet because our opponent knows that we still have a free normal summoning. That's why he would maybe not nip it right now, because he's still waiting for us to summon our Zutri from our hand. Now activate Muddy Mud Dragon's effect, send him and the Blackwing Dragon to the graveyard to summon our Nibiru safe. And once he is out, guys, we can now play the game free. Okay, we don't have to be afraid anymore. No threats. Go ahead, act normal summon Zutri now, because we still haven't done a normal summoning. Chain 1 Zutri, chain 2 Black Wildwinds. We're gonna search for to our hand with the Black Wildwind either Orochi, and in this case we banished Gale, but let's say we can search for Gale or Orochi depending on which card is still in our deck. Search for that card. You can even, like, if you do not have any of those 2 cards on your hand, then you can also search for Hamatan, or worst case for another Vata. And with Zutri, we are going to search for the Black Twin Shadow. Now from our hand, we can activate the Black Twin Shadow because we currently control 2 monsters. And we will send back to the grave, to our deck, Vata and the Zephyros. Now we're going to summon Boris. Now we're going to activate the Black Feather Wildwind's effect and special summon the Nuke, because we're just going to use Nuke in a second for Link summoning. Now, chain 2 Boris effect, we are going to send to the graveyard the Steam. Okay, send Steam to the graveyard, because now with him being selected from Boris becomes level 3. Okay, so that's good. Next that we're going to do is we're going to use Chinook and the Moon to go for Y-Strix. Okay. Now with Y-Strix being out. Sorry guys. Okay. Now with Y-Strix being out. Hold up, man. Let me just position the cards. Black Twin Shadow is gone. Okay. Now with Y-Strix being out, we are able to summon Shamal from our deck. And now what we are going to do next is activate from our graveyard Steam's effect. Tribute Boris. Summon him. Now use Zutri and Steam. Go for go. And because Steam will be sent to the graveyard, we are going to get a token from Steam. Now we want to activate Joe's effect. Activate Joe's effect and get from the graveyard Boris. Now that Boris is now back a level 6 monster in a tuner, we can use him and the level 1 token that we got from Steam to synchro summon for a second level 7 Blackwing monster, which is going to be Raikiri. Now we can use Raikiri and Joe to go for the Arsenal Falcon. Just like that. Next up, we're going to activate Arsenal Falcon's effect, catch a material, and special summon from our deck the Raider's Wing. Now, Y-Strix effect will be activated because we activated Arsenal Falcon's effect, and we are going to get the rank up set over here. Okay, just like that. Beautiful. Okay. Next up, guys, we're going to use Raider's Wing and the Y-Strix to summon Badish. Okay. Now Badish is on the floor, and we have to go for him because we need to activate Raider's Wing's effect from the graveyard to detach the material from the Falcon, like that, so that we can special summon him. Now we're going to use Jamal and the Raider's Wing to summon the Polo Savage Dragon. Polo Savage Dragon's effect, we're gonna attach the Y-Strix. And now what you can do, guys, is, or you don't have to, you can banish Boris and the Blackwing Dragon from your graveyard to special summon the Blackwing Assault Dragon, but you don't have to. Okay, me personally, I don't like to summon him in the same turn, because if for some reason our board gets completely destroyed, next turn we can summon him and then activate Black Feather Woman's effect to get out the Joe, and then activate Joe's effect to summon the Raikiri. Okay, so I wouldn't suggest to summon him in this situation, but you can. Okay, so this is how our board will look like ultimately. But yeah, and don't forget, thanks to the Black Wild, we're still gonna have at least one card on our hand, which we need, because if we get negated or Nibiru or whatever, we're gonna have Dragoon on our field to negate the Nibiru. Okay. Alright, and now let me show you how to play if we got nipped before our 5th summoning, after our 5th summoning. By the way, guys, what I also want to add to is that I haven't shown it that much, but for the people that are new, in our main phase, in our opponent's main phase, we're gonna activate the rank up. We cannot activate that card in the standby phase or the draw phase. That's why we are playing the Bolo Dragon and the Dragoon, because we can negate Twin Pistols or Cosmic Cyclones or whatever our opponent wants to activate in his draw phase or standby phase. So yeah, just that you guys know, those cards are always gonna. The Bolo Dragon is always going to be there. The Dragoon might not be there if you're gonna get nipped, okay? But he's always going to save our ass against a Cosmic Cyclone. Worst case scenario. Alright, let's go. Okay, so now what happens if you're gonna get nipped? We got the same hand. We're gonna activate first of all Simoon's effect, banish Gale, get out the Black Wild again. Normal summon Simoon, activate Valwin's effect, get Zuchi to our hand, activate the Black Feather Wild. Special summon Vata, activate Vata's effect, send to the graveyard again the 2 cards with him. So now we got 1, 2, 3. Got 3rd summoning right now. Feather Wild's effect, trigger. Boom. 4th summoning. Now Zephyr's effect will be activated. We're gonna send the Feather Wild to our hands. Special summon him. And now let's say we're gonna get nipped. We're gonna be like, oh damn it, we just got nipped. What are we going to do? What are we going to do? We're just gonna activate again the Black Feather Wildlands. Normal summon Zutri. Now Zutri will give us the first of all chain 1 Zutri, chain 2 Black Wildlands, get Orochi to your hands, and the Twin Shadow. Now, boom, activate Orochi, special summon Orochi. And now, because we control 2 monsters on the field, we can activate the Twin Shadow again, send to our deck Zephyros and Orochi Vata to special summon the Boris. Now, what we're going to do is activate Boris Storm's effect, chain 1, chain 2 Wild Winds. With the Wild Wind, it really does not matter who we want to summon. Let's say we're going to special summon Chinook with him. And then with Boris, we're going to send the team to the graveyard. Activate Steam's effect. Send Orochi to the graveyard. Boom. Steam is on the floor. Now we're going to use... Now we can use Steam and Chinook, or we can use Boris and Chinook, doesn't matter. Let's say Steam and Chinook link up for Y-Strix. Now with Y-Strix on the field, chain 1 will be Boris, chain 2 will be Y-Strix. We're gonna get a token again. And with Y-Strix, we're gonna get Shamal again. Just like that. Then we're gonna use Boris and Zutri. Special summon Joe. Activate Joe's effect. Get out the Boris again. Use the level 1 and the level 6 tuner Boris to summon Raikiri. Raikiri and Joe will be used for Falcon, like that. Then same scenario, guys. Activate Falcon's effect. Special summon the Raider's Wing. Y6 effect will trigger. We're gonna get the rank up set over here. Here you go. And then use again the Raider's Wing and the Y-Strix. Go for Bardiche. Activate Raider's Wing's effect from the graveyard. Summon him by detaching the other material from the Falcon. Like that. And then we're gonna use those two. Get out the Ballot. And the Ballot will give us our attachment. Y-Strix. And now, like I said again, you can go and summon the dragon, but I wouldn't do it. Honestly, I wouldn't do it. Just play it like this, and because next turn, still want to play. And the good thing about this, like if we get nipped, it's actually pretty cool because our X deck is still full with cards, guys. Check this out. Our X deck, we still gonna have some cards. We're gonna have Sullivan, we're gonna have the full Arm Master, Nothing is still going to be there, and also Dragoon. So as you can see, guys, we're gonna have at least, we cannot banish the duo, but we can banish those 6 cards if we wanted to, with Pot of Prosperity to search a card that we need to go full combo, because this is actually enough to beat our opponent. There's nothing that he, especially once Kaluga hits. Yeah. Okay, guys, I think it was helpful, this information. As you can see, guys, it's like Blackwings have so much potential. We can build so many different boards in a different kind of way. And this way, for example, as you can see, we did not even use nothing, guys. We do not even have to use nothing. Like, isn't that amazing? We can just play without nothing, guys. Beautiful, right? Okay, yeah, I hope you learned something new about the tournaments, and yeah. Let me know how you like. Let me know how you like this video, guys. The deck profile video. Sorry, if you're looking for the deck profile, guys, I will link it in the description below. So yeah. All right. Take care, guys. I love you all, and peace.